I've shared REXP1's journey since its conception in January 2025 through to the first public event at Evolve 25 in Brighton. I've gone back and remastered the design, checked in all of the code and added a lot of missing documentation. So here is version 1 of REXP1 for others to build and adapt. Hi, I'm Jon, your concierge to the world of the Raspberry Pi Pico, Pico 2, robotics, IoT and other fun tech. Please subscribe and join the community. With a 3D printer, some PCB fabrication and some soldering and a bit of code compilation, you too can have a 65cm tall droid wandering around your house. Actually, this isn't about copying and reproducing. It's about giving you examples and a foundation to remix into different droids, to improve on what I've done, I hope, and build and share with me and others. Let's do a quick recap, but before that, please hit that like button and subscribe. REXP1 is my Star Wars inspired droid. It's based on Raspberry Pi based hardware, a Raspberry Pi 5 at the center node and RP2040 Zero boards, which are distributed controllers. Software is all based on the robot operating system and microROS. For release 1, REXP1 is powered by two LiPo3S 12-volt batteries. These drive the 12-volt motors to move him around, plus a stepper motor to drive the 360-degree rotating dome. A little glamour is added with some LED light strips and a circular LED panel on the dome. REXP1 uses quite traditional through-hole PCB designs. Communication between the modules is all done over USB, so a lot of the ways it's actually not that hard to build. He does contain a lot of plastic though in 3D printing. For release 1, REXP1 can move around, reacting to so-called twist messages. These could be generated on the command line of the Raspberry Pi 5, or as I've done in my demos, using a DualShock 4 controller and a ROS2 adapter node. His dome will rotate and the LEDs will animate as well. This version is now available on GitHub. Unlike most of my other projects, this one I've placed behind a sponsorship paywall. Only people sponsoring the project will have access to the full project code. Sponsorship is really cheap though, it's only $3 US. What's that, about the same as a cup of coffee? Okay, that is a monthly subscription, but you could just join for a single month if you wanted. So what do you get for this sponsorship? Well, firstly, my heartfelt thanks. You help me keep going and have the time to build this stuff and share it with you guys. Plus, you get the 3D models to build REXP1 in terms of the Blender files and the STL files, plus the PCB designs for the control boards, the firmware that I've put onto those control boards, and the scripts and libraries to actually drive him. Documentation also is there, and all the materials and components and how I've actually put them together. Plus there's a forum for asking questions, and I might start doing some video calls too for those on my sponsorship lists. So why not try it out, at least for a month, and see what I've built and how you could adapt it for your own projects. Is this the end for REXP1? Absolutely not. I've lots of other plans for how to take the project further. Right now I'm working on version 4 of the tilt mechanism and changing the power source away from LiPo3S batteries to LiPo4. That should allow me to safely tackle onboard charging, as well as having the capacity to run for a few more hours. All of this takes time for me to do, and I have to balance this with my time as a content creator between what pays the bills and what's fun. REXP1 is definitely on the fun side, but it doesn't always pay the bills, as videos don't always gain quite as much attention as some of my simpler projects. So sponsorship was a way of balancing that and helping me fund the next version. So REXP1 version 1 is released and out and ready for you. Just sponsor the project and enjoy months and months of my work to produce this design. Sponsors get to tell me how clever I've been and how dumb I've been. And in some places, I assure you, I've been really dumb. Come take a look at REXP1 and see what you think. And remember, I've got 2 playlists of REXP1 videos. One of the deep dives of how and why, plus a second insider view of the roller coaster ride of a robot engineer. See you soon.